Are you afraid of tough questions during presentations? Well, here's 3 things to make it sound confident and knowledgeable when that time comes. Number 1, don't rush to answer. Don't rush to answer. Wait, listen. And here's a trick. Here's what I say. I'm so glad that you asked that question. Or, that's a really good question. Subconsciously, you're buying time to answer it if you're not certain what the answer is, right? So normally when people ask me questions during my presentation, I won't allow it. I would normally say at the beginning of my presentation, let's leave the questions at the end, unless it's online, then I will allow some questions I have enough time to answer. I can look at them and think about an answer when I want to. But during the live presentation in person, take your notepads, write them down, and then I'm going to answer most of your questions throughout the presentation. If not, then we're going to talk about it at the end and you'll be able to answer. Solves the problem. I don't even have to deal with it. But if somebody wants to ask at that point of time, and they will ask, take your time. If you don't know the question, don't say, I don't know. Say, let me find out. Give me a few seconds. I might even answer during this presentation, but let me find out if I have an answer. I'm going to find out from someone who knows at the back. Or you can go to the back. That lady who's part of my team might be able to answer it. Number 2, avoid sounding unsure, right? I'm not certain. I don't know. Say, let me find out. Let's talk about it later. I'm going to be right at the back. We don't have enough time. A lot of people might have the same questions. Write them down. Let's talk about it a bit later on after this presentation. Normally, if it's a webinar online presentation, I'll leave a few minutes, 5, 10, 15, depends of how many people I have, to ask questions and to answer them. Number 3, stop getting defensive. People ask you some challenging questions, right? They'll question everything you've been talking about. So that's why when you know your content, your material inside out, you'll know exactly how to tackle it. So what I suggest, here's a tip. Write down all your questions you might be getting from people in your crowd, even the bad ones. You know, we don't trust your company. Where are the testimonials? Is this for real? Are you guys legit? Are you guys certified, right? All these questions will come. So you need to know exactly how to answer or how to tackle such questions. Well, Riches and Beyond Millionaire Speakers, we've been around for a while. We get our program tought Creative. We have our own show, The Property Game, on the home channel. You've seen Sylvia. She wrote a book, award-winning author, right? I'm a best-selling author endorsed by Tony Robbins. I wrote 9 books. You know the story, right? So I know how to tackle every single question because I encounter all of them through my career of 19 years of speaking locally and internationally. But that's me. You have to tackle your questions depending on your industry.